Hello fellow gamers, this is TracyMancer and welcome to Redstone Experiments episode 8, and this is going to be kind of a 3-in-1 episode because I'll be showing you this, the thing over there, and this, and yeah, let's get right into it. So this is my little Pigton's cradle. I just kind of built it because I thought if it works in real life, maybe it'll work in Minecraft because the physics are getting better with each new update. So basically what's going to happen is when I push this button, the mushroom is going to fall down. It's attached to a lead up there, so it'll get knocked over here, and hopefully it'll knock this pig over here, and then it'll come back, and it'll kind of go back and forth. Now, leads are kind of glitchy, or they're not glitchy, I guess they're supposed to do this, but they're weird because they'll bounce the animals up and down, so this may not work. So when I click the button, you can see the mushroom falls, and that kind of worked. Not exactly as well as I had hoped, but it did, I guess, the intention. Okay, so next we're going to the next thing. Alright, so what I have here is, basically it's an automatic iron smelter. It's kind of big. It's not the most compact. I've got barbed wire up here so people can't go in. I just kind of put that there for fun. But I was looking around online, and apparently one piece of coal will cook 8 pieces of iron, so I put that out perfectly with this, or I made it work like that. I don't know, but basically what happens is when I send the minecarts off, this will light up, meaning that the iron is smelting, and the minecarts will come back down once they've emptied all the stuff. So the coal is gone and the iron is gone, and now if we look in here, I'm getting more iron. So I had 16 in here before we put the new iron in, so now when yeah, see, there we go, 18. So that's pretty much how that works. But I'll show you how the minecarts work. It's pretty simple to get them up there and back, but 3 coal should be able to smelt 24 iron. So if I send that up, we can go over here, and you see the minecarts will come up here and empty into some hoppers, and the hoppers will go into the furnace right under there, and when the minecart stops dispensing things into the hoppers, this will turn off, and through this complicated little thing right here, it will put out a power signal, and that will power the rail right here and the rail right here, and the minecarts will go back in. Now the coal one, because you're always going to put in less coal than iron, will just go whenever the iron one is done, because the coal should finish dispensing before the iron. Now the way it works really is the iron will come up from the top. You can't really see it, but the iron hopper is right above here. So when it comes in from the top, it'll put the iron ore in the top slot, and you can see the coal is cooking this, so that's good. And this is the coal hopper, so the coal will come in from this side and put it right here, and watch, once it smelts, it'll just get taken out of the furnace really fast and be put through these hoppers, and these hoppers will go down to, and there's a villager here somewhere, well, it'll come down to this chest and dispense the iron. So that's pretty much how it works. When all of it is finished smelting, this light will turn off, signaling that you have no more iron smelting, and you can pretty much put in as much as you want as long as the ratio is correct. 1 piece of coal for 8 pieces of iron. Say you put in a bit too much coal, and after all the iron has been smelted, there's still coal left in the furnace. The light will still be on because the redstone comparators that get the signal will be turned on if anything is left in the furnace, not if it's smelting, just if there's anything in there. So let's go to the last thing. Okay, so I have built a little fountain, and as you can see, it does stuff by all the buttons I have here, and I've hidden all the real redstone away, but we'll take a look at that. So it uses a lot of commands. There's a lot of blocks, not too many, but if we click this, I made a score called fountain, and I set it to 0. And then I have these buttons here that are each labeled something. That one's up, this is right to left, this is front to back, and that is normal. And those are all different little things that the fountain will do. So I'll click the button and you can watch what it does. If I click up, you can see the water will kind of come up from the top and then fall down. So that's that. And then if I click right to left, it'll kind of go from the right to the left, and you can see all those block place things in the chat, and that's because I used a lot of command blocks to do this. If you download this map and you don't want that to be there, you can turn command block output to false and it won't do that. Front to back, so it'll go from that first one to the back one, and then normal. That's basically just a normal fountain where it comes from the top, falls down, and then it just goes away. So under the fountain there's actually no redstone except for the torches that I placed under these blocks, but there are no command blocks under here. None. The command blocks are under these and in here. So this is really all the commands for the fountain. It's not too complicated. It did take a while to build, but not as long as I was expecting, and I had originally intended to use more than 4 different little things that it would do, but I decided 4 would be a good idea. So now that we have gone down here, I might as well show you how it works. Okay, so I have labeled these as what they do. There's up, right to left, front to back, and over there is normal. And as you can see, up really uses the most command blocks and stuff. But how it works: when you're up there and you press the button, it will set the score of the scoreboard option of fountain to 1, and this command block will test for the score to be 1, and it will go over here and power this block. Well, if it's true, this will get powered, that'll power that, the block, and all this stuff, and then these commands will be activated. Now I can also just do this and power it instead. You can see it'll say block placed, and the fountain was working up there, but we can't go see it because it's too far away. So really I just used 2 commands, really. It's pretty simple. What it is set block, that's what I use to place the water, and then the coordinates, and then Minecraft water instead of the old thingies, because apparently they want us to use Minecraft water instead of the data tag. Like, I don't know what the tag is, but an example is 137 for a command block, and 0 is basically how tall the water is. If you have a higher number there, it won't be as tall, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but just put 0 at the end and it'll work. And the previous output, it says block placed. That's good, that means it's working. And then here I have pretty much the exact same command except Minecraft air, so that will get rid of the water block. And the way I have these repeaters set up, this will be activated first, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, and it kind of goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And the reason I have these out here is because I have to set air to delete the other blocks that are formed. And that's pretty much what I did for every single one, and I originally built this up at the top. That's why it kind of looks weird. It's because I used MC Edit to put it down here and went in to place lights so mobs wouldn't spawn. But I decided to place them down here so that the redstone wouldn't show, because it kind of looks better that way. But basically I did the exact same thing for every single one. You can see normal actually has the least because it places 1 block of water and then a second one on top of it. And the reason it does that is because when you place 1 block of water with a command block, it won't actually spread. It'll just stay there. It won't fall, it won't move to the side, it won't do anything unless a block update is caused in its area, touching it anywhere below, above, below, right, left, the front of it, the back of it, anywhere, diagonal even, I think. And then it will spread, which is why I put a second Minecraft water block on top of the first one, and the first one will spread. So the first one's placed, the second one is placed, and then the second one is deleted so it doesn't look weird. Then after that, the first block is deleted down here, and yeah. Now, the ones that I did going up and over, that's pretty simple. I just messed around with the general locations. These are the ones that place the water, these are the ones that delete it, and it's all very simple. And you've seen my technique of using this timer before. It's probably my favorite timer in Minecraft, and I kind of just made a little way to get out. Oh, it's nighttime. I've been talking for a while. So yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Redstone Experiments Episode 8. I will have a link in the description to download this map. Post comments on anything you want to see me build. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.